Hello everybody. Welcome to the journey of holistic wellness and beauty at Revive Beauty and Hair Salon located in Manikaw. From being a numerologist and Akashic reader to a skilled Reiki master, beauty therapist and a hairstylist, I would love to introduce you to a beautiful lady behind this Reshma Mandalia. So Reshma Mandalia is a woman who is dedicated to uplift your mind, body and spirit. So let's welcome Reshma Mandalia from Revive Hair and Beauty Salon in Manikaw. Hello Reshma.
Hi Tony, how are you?
Yeah, good. I'm really excited. I hope it's gonna be really exciting conversation because we're not gonna talk about beauty or skincare. We're gonna talk about lots more, like numerology. So yeah, I will start with that because you mentioned that you do numerology, you are Akashic reader, and you are a Reiki master. Oh my gosh, lot of things to talk about. So let's start with numerology first. I know that lots of people don't know about numerology, so we will start from there. Like, what exactly numerology is?
First of all, I want to start with gratitude, and I'm very blessed to have a wonderful person like Tony in my life.
I'm blessed too.
And also gratitude to my family, my friends, and obviously Mahadev. I believe in Mahadev. And my journey started with the numerology is a constant seeker of knowledge, and I would never settle. I would never be stable at one place, and you want to gain knowledge and knowledge, and miracle happened. Yeah, so I met a wonderful person who is my sir, where I learned, and we were just talking about on a spiritual journey, and I wanted to grow. And then he mentioned that oh, why don't you do numerology? I was like, what's that? Even I was not aware of it. And then I was like, no. He explained me about it, and I was like, no. And then suddenly one day I was just sitting, and then sometimes I think it's the blessings and the divine force which is telling you to do it, but I don't get the message straight away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wow, because I had a habit of looking at the numbers all the time from my childhood.
Right.
Like, when we were in India, I was looking at the card numbers and everything, and until now I didn't knew why I was looking at it.
Yeah.
And then when he put that thought in me that you should do that, and then when he explained me about it, first of all I was hesitating.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my god, this was the message and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So basically what the numerology is, I'm sure pretty much there is a lot of awareness is coming.
Yeah.
People do get confused that it's a future prediction and everything. Yes, you can do a future prediction on some extent.
Right.
But what it does is, for example, if, you cannot change your birth date.
Absolutely.
You can change your name. You can, of course, you can fake it on the papers, but you can never change because this is your birth date.
Birth date, yes.
And whenever you go to astrologer as well, they'll ask you for the first is the birth date.
Yes, absolutely.
So every number represents something, and every number has their own personality, own nature.
Right.
And it also connected to a planet.
Oh, that's nice.
So if I say if I have a planet, Manika planet. And if it's missing in your life, you think oh man, I've been working so hard.
Yeah.
I have done everything. But
Yeah.
I'm not receiving the same fruit what I needed.
Oh, yes.
So how are you gonna fix that?
Yeah.
Because that is permanent. You cannot change your birthday.
Absolutely.
When we talk about the planet, so we hear that the planet has this effect, you have to do this puja and this remedies and this.
Yeah.
But you are constantly doing because planet is the nature who's always moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is the fixed problem. How are you gonna do it?
Do it.
And for that, and that's where the numerology thing come, and we make the chart and everything. We fill that space for you.
Yeah.
That number which is missing.
Right.
That's our own, our remedies and everything, our prayers, our healing.
Yeah.
We put that space.
Right.
And we give it to you.
Okay.
And there are small and very simple remedies we advise, which you can do it. You don't have to spend lots of money and everything.
Yeah.
And you have to give your 5 minutes to that remedy. And you start seeing. And again, by nowadays people want everything fast.
Yeah.
Did you go fast?
Quick results.
You were
you need
6 months, 1 year, 2 years,
Yeah.
and that's how. The more you give your energy to that remedy, the faster
the results will be. Yeah. So yeah, definitely patience is really important in that concept.
And that's where the numerology comes. So it balances those numbers which is missing in your life, which could be relationship, which could be your health, which could be wisdom, which could be related to your kids,
Right.
luxury in your life, peace of mind, stability in your career.
Yeah.
So a lot of every number has those things.
Right.
So that's basically
that's
about numbers. And I mean, it's such a vast topic that more you will dig in, then I combine my Reiki with the numerology as well.
Oh, wow.
So if people, like, I've not seen a lot of people doing that, but I do that way as well when I dealing with the numerology client. Because I know Reiki, which is very helpful to me.
Right.
I heal that way as well.
Oh, nice. So how you combine numerology and Reiki together?
So as I mentioned,
examples.
So as I mentioned, there are always number is missing. So every number tells you what is missing in your life. For example, number 5, which is a stability. Everybody wants stability in their life. And where in the Reiki channel, where the stability comes.
Yeah.
And Reiki is related to 7 chakras of our body.
Yes. Yeah.
And all this stability in our life comes with the solar plexus.
Yeah.
So I know where to heal the person who is missing. So if in my birth, if for example, the wisdom is missing, which I don't. I am glad I have it.
Yes, you.
So I know where is my chakra.
Yeah.
It need more.
Yeah.
Healing.
Yeah.
So I will heal according to that, and I will give that healing into that.
Yeah.
So it balances your life. So that's how I try to figure it out, like, okay, this person is missing in this one, so he would be probably going, because when you are missing that number, there's also health issues also connected to that, even with the numbers. So if my number is missing, like for example, the stability, number 5, so that means I will have a lot of stomach issues, because that's where the solar plexus is.
Right.
So that's where the Reiki comes in, and it helps balances that chakra.
Right, and it helps in the healing as well. Like it's a big value of numbers in our life as well. So yeah, it's important to know what number you are from, and then you can actually make your health, your wellness better with these numbers.
And also, like, what I will just give you a short description what our birth date means. The first number is your personality number, what you are.
Okay.
Right. The month which you are born in, it relates to your internal part of your family, which is your sister, your husband, your brother. And the year is connected to your friends, neighbors, family. Family. So that's how the relationship also influence in our life. Like how if you have this birth number and month, how it affects to those areas. So it's, as I said, it's such a vast topic. The more you dig in, so first year is also called your personal number. And the total number is the whole. When you add all the numbers and come to one point, it's called your destiny number.
Right.
So it doesn't mean that if you have a first number which is a good number, but then your destiny number is different. So your life is dependent on that number. So you have to make changes according to that. So if your life destiny number is not what you want, how can you change it? So where the name changes and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I know that like couple of people, they changed the name and it's changed the number. And they said like, that when they change the number, it actually helps in their growth as well. So is it true?
That happens with the vibration. So every number, has its own vibration. And I'm not saying only a number, but everything has its own energy and vibration. So when you are connecting, and the way we pronounce, I give you a really good example. I mean, probably a lot of will be relate to this. And that was quite interesting to know. It changes the meaning of it.
Oh yes.
So when you say Ram, a lot of people write RAM, Ram.
Yeah.
And that means gold.
Oh.
But when you say R.A. Ram, that is our Lord Ram.
Lord Ram. Ah, yeah. We always read the name Ram as a R-A-M. And I didn't know that.
So Ram is, yes. So that's why when you call someone or when you feel something, there is a vibration, there is an energy. And you know, especially the women have the very strong instinct, gut and intuitions, you know. You do get the vibrations when you are in a place.
Yes.
This is not like, you know, like, don't ignore that. Keep that in mind and be aware of it and help yourself. So same thing again with the numbers as well, you know, that every planet has its own vibration, so the number also takes that vibrations from the planet.
Right.
For example, number 9. Number 9 is called a complete number, but at the same time it belongs to Mars.
Okay.
So people who has that number 9 has anger issues.
Right.
Has fast speed.
Right.
But if I say it, how to convert into a good, so when it's faster, you have to slow down.
Slow down.
So that's the opposite. So you have to do meditation. You have to be aware of it. 2, nothing comes, you know, unnecessary. You don't need anything which is gonna come unnecessary in our life.
Absolutely.
And it's a precaution.
So
these are the things when a client comes for the numerology consultation. I do, like, you know, you don't need to do this, or you don't need to do that, which probably sometimes you forget. You know, and that must have been helpful to you. And a lot of people are not aware of it, what simple mistake they do in their life, which actually changes the whole process of the result. So that's where the number and the numerology comes in.
Oh, that's beautiful. And thank you, Reshma, for sharing such an easy and beautiful way of understanding the concept. And I hope our audience is also has a good understanding of about numerology and how it works. So, do you have any specific numbers, if you can tell our audience about what are the value of the number, if they are number 1, 2, 3?
Let's talk about number 8. We are in the year 8.
Okay.
So, you know, 2024 is the year number 8. So, obviously, people take it number year 8 in lot of. I've seen that in a lot of countries they say like, oh, it's not a good number, but it's actually a very good number. No number is a bad number. First of all, people think like this number, you know, number 4 comes, number 7 comes, people get scared because they are number of Rahu and Ketu.
Oh, okay.
But the number 8 is a very strong number of a karmic number and a justice number.
Right.
And it belongs to planet Saturn, which is our Shani Dev.
Right.
So people like, oh my God, Shani Dev is like anger.
And Shani is actually, what I know about Shani is, if Shani is your planet or comes in your Rashi. Okay. So it's about hard work. He actually wants you to do more hard work, and then according to your hard work, he gives you more. So that's my understanding. I'm not sure if I'm right.
No, absolutely you're correct. And if you see, a lot of number 8 are also material. Materialistic.
Okay.
They love money. They attract to money. But what they forget, they want easy money. So as I said, number 8 is a hard work. You know, they like to praise themselves. You know, like I'm the best. Yes, everyone is the best. But the more you will have a gratitude, the results will be more benefit. Because that's what the Shani Dev wants. That's what the number 8 wants to you. Joe, you know, what you will, you know, like sow, you will reap.
Absolutely.
So whatever deeds you will do, you're gonna get the same results. And if you're doing a good result, you know, a good hard work, it takes time, because out of all number, Shani, the number 8, moves very slowly. That's why people with a lot of, 8 number takes a slow progress. I mean, taking our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, I would salute to him what he is doing. But how long it has taken for him. And what it has helpful to him when he started his spiritual journey, which he was in the beginning. You know, whatever I notice in him, if you see his face, is so much glow, so much humbleness. You know, it's not easy. Number 8 is a very strong number. He has changed the whole world. The perception of India has been changed by him.
Absolutely, it's a big change.
That's the power of number 8, I can tell. You know? And it only happened when he was constantly working hard with his honesty. and the work ethics what he has towards the country, and that's the fruit he is giving.
Absolutely.
And we are all so proud to be called as an Indian.
Yes, absolutely. We're proud about that. Beautiful, yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Reshma. Okay, so another question is, what exactly the difference between numerology and Akashic reading?
Now, when we do the numerology, you do get to, in numerology, I tell them, then they tell me more, because I want to tell them first what they've been, what is happening in their life.
Yeah.
And when they give me the, the
Information.
The answers, or when I refer to that, and it's like, you were absolutely right.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going
Oh,
through.
yes. Yeah.
But in the Akashic record, what it happens is again, they come with a question. So Akashic record is, people who believe in past lives. And these are the things you need to believe in, only the holistic things, it's not like man-made things, It's been there for, for so many years. I would say it's always been there. But it's to access it, it was very hard. When you see a few generations back, so thousands years back, people were easily can do all these things because it was purity era.
Absolutely.
Now what is happening, because we are so much in this material world, we have lost those senses of ourselves.
Yeah.
Which everyone, like Tony, you can do it as well. It's about believing in it.
Absolutely.
If you give a try, if you sit down and when you practice it, it will come to you.
Absolutely.
And I always tell my clients, even though who comes for a, for this consultation, like, you have the solution in you.
Yes.
No matter what you do, how much money you spend to numerology, how much money you spend to astrologers. And this is my honest opinion. I'm doing it for the people to give this, not for a money oriented, or I want to make a business out of it. But whatever I've got the knowledge, I want to spread it out. And that, when people say like, oh, I don't know, and I'm there to help them. Okay, I do get into their records. So every life has been recorded. Like, as we are recording right now. That is also been recorded somewhere in the universe.
Absolutely.
That this is what we are doing. And these things comes in our life when you cannot access, because our mind has been so much layered into all of our thoughts, negative emotions, and everything, where you cannot see it clearly.
Absolutely.
So Akashic record is to access those records. Whatever sufferings you've been having in this life or any life.
Yes.
Why it is happening, whatever done, and it's not just one life, it's been there, the problem is there for generation and generation and generation. And the person who comes to access this record, that's the person is the generation breaker.
Right.
To break that, people who go with the curse, who have gone through any hardship in their life, they have done any bad karmas, good karmas, that comes in our present life at the moment what we are living in it. So when a client comes in, I'm just tired, what is going on, why am I not, because she didn't have a peace of mind. She didn't have that, that rest. She was always restless, and I see on her. And again, when I was doing my hair thing, and I'm very grateful to my beauty and hair business. When I get to connect to the people, and I think that's why I've been chosen. To do this work. That's the best way I can connect to the people and help them. And that's what my purpose of my life, which I found in my Akashic record. This is what you have to do in your life.
Absolutely.
That was the best thing happened. Because now I know what to look forward. Obviously, I'm a seeker, so I will always want to gain knowledge, but at the same time, I want to help people as well. But it's, it's very important first to forgive yourself.
Absolutely.
I always tell all my Akashic readings, and I've been taught by my teacher as well, and it's such a wonderful and beautiful thing. Look at yourself, it could be a therapy session here I would like to share. Look at yourself when you were 10 years, whatever the age you remember. 9, 10, 7, who were you? What were you doing at the time? What were your dreams? Are you doing it right now? No. You're doing totally opposite. So bring that child first. Forgive that child. Ask that forgiveness to the child. It's not, and Reshma over here is not the Reshma I was 10 years old. And when it made me feel like, I did so much injustice to that 10-year-old girl, Reshma.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you need to think
I neglected her.
Yeah.
That's how I started loving myself.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned to love myself first.
Yeah.
Because for me, my priority was my family.
Yes.
My kids, my mom, my extended family.
Yes.
If they call me, I'm like, pick up the phone straight away because I thought that's my priority.
Yeah.
But then what indirectly I was doing is I was hurting myself.
Yes.
I was ignoring myself. I needed that time for myself first, but I gave it to someone. And it's no one to blame.
Yeah.
It's you yourself.
Yes.
And I always tell, don't blame anyone. Blame yourself first because you were the reason you're here.
Yeah.
It was your choices. You made it. That's why you are here. So Akashic records, go to any of your records. And sometimes you don't get the answers because at that time the level what you are, your mindset is not ready.
Not ready.
So sometimes you don't even get the answers. But yes, we definitely get the help.
Yeah.
You can ask, like these are masters, we connect to the, and my master is my Mahadev. So I connect to him and I ask the answers, I want, how can I help?
Yeah.
And that's how I get the answers. And then I tell them, this is the help. You need to work on these things.
Yes.
And then you go.
Yeah. And it's all about, you need to connect with yourself first and to get all the answers so that you can help the others in that way.
And I've also seen a lot of people who have cursive as well in the records. And at that same time, you can cut the cord. Cut the cord means, like how when we born, we have a cord connected to our mother.
Yes.
So same thing with that karma, but that curse, our cord is connected.
Yeah.
So we ask the clients, like, do you want to get healed?
Yeah.
You want to do the healing at right now, same time? And then if they say yes, with their permission, we cut the cord. And then the healing happens. And by saying that, healing happens again, patience. Because it could be 100 years of past life that curse is there. You cannot expect them in 1 minute. It takes time. Obviously, by adapting new changes in your life, what you needed, what is you've been guided in the record, and when we open your records, when we channelize those things, then it happens slowly. But you have to have a positive approach.
Absolutely.
And with that, you don't have to have a judgment or fear. If there is a judgment, fear, and self-doubt, that will not work. So these are very important, and I think this is also important in our life as well. When we judge, when we have fear, when we self-doubt, your progress will be stopped.
Absolutely. So we don't need to fear of anything. You just need to take your fear out. Just stay positive. That's the only message we want to give it to you.
Absolutely. I agree. Believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. No doubt, no judgment. Believe in yourself is the key to the success.
Yeah, you are the only one who is the best friend of yourself. So when you meditate, you get all the answers.
And you know yourself the
better.
most
Than
anyone else. And you cannot look at yourself in the mirror to tell that have you done this wrong or right, you will get the answers right or wrong. And sometimes it's life changing.
It is life changing.
People take you for granted, like so many things. But make yourself a priority, make yourself self-respect and give the message. Set up the boundaries, and be, this is what I believe. If I feel it, have that strong opinion.
Absolutely.
And do not fear what that person will feel because you know that you've not done anything wrong. Absolutely. And sometimes people, it takes them a while to understand because they have not experienced it. So it's okay, they might hate you, but that's fine. It's their choice. But when you go to bed and if you think about it, what have you done today, whether it's a right thing or wrong thing, your heart will tell you, God will say, no, you did the right.
You did the right
and
thing.
That confidence you will have loving yourself, it's beyond.
Yes. So that's really important. The main message is love yourself. Okay. Now we're gonna come up to the other part of this because I know you integrate all the skills into beauty and hair therapy. So I would love to ask you one thing, like how you do your skincare or the beauty therapy with all these skills.
You mean for myself? Or
for the clients as well. And how you implement all those.
Okay. First thing, I like to connect with the client. And I mean, it has been so grateful, and it is like very interesting. So whenever they walk in, like they instantly connect with me. I've not seen any single client which has like have hesitated to come in, like. And as I mentioned that I do Reiki as well, and Reiki is in the hands. So no matter whether the client wants it or don't want it, it's going to them. So the positive vibration is going to them. So when I am doing a hair, when I wash the hair of the client, when I massage it, I give my intentions.
Absolutely.
And I pass on the energy. And they love it. Same thing with when it touches the skin, it healing. It also healing. So whatever the causes they have, like acne, skin hair, that obviously the product is definitely a key role to play in. But the intention, and when I say like it's an acne skin, I treat the acne with the hands.
Because you have the healing power in your hand, so it helps in healing.
I'm a very hygienic person, but I tell you, when I'm doing a facial, I don't use gloves. Why? Because if I don't touch my hands, the healing is not going to happen.
Yes, absolutely. Even when I learned my beauty therapy as well, so gloves actually not gonna give you that comfort as well. So when you do with your hands, actually, because as a beauty therapist, we pass on our energy to the people because we want to make them more relaxed, and they can only get relaxed when they're gonna have a touch. So without touch, or without without your using hands, you can't.
And even when you are touching the skin, it also heats up.
Absolutely.
And when it heats up, the beautiful product of Kathy Organics, I love it. Trust me, I love those products. It infuses it. It infuses it so nicely. So, and when you're doing with the gloves, I'm saying, people, it's individual choices, whoever wants to do it, however they want to do it. But this is how I do it. And as I said, you get the, you can figure it out straight away that what the client's chakra is in balance.
And
because that's the technique we have the Reiki, you get to know the chakra is in balance. So you give the energy over there. Sometimes when I feel like, my client's solar plexus is imbalance. So I just give and put the hand, and they say like, what is it? I say like, just relax, just trying to heal it. And they love it. And then when you're relaxed, they get the results.
Beautiful. I had a very good chat with Preeti from Soul Rise Healing Studio as well the other way. But I will put the link in the description about chakras. So you can watch the video like what chakras are, and because she has explained so well, so it will help you to know more about the chakras.
She's a beautiful lady, and she's the reason I'm here in the spiritual journey. So it's always a gratitude to her as well.
That's good. And even I feel really blessed working with you from so long.
It's been 2016 when I opened my salon. And I got introduced from Preeti ji only.
We met in Go Green Expo, and you came over there to our counter, and then we had a good chat about the products, and you said, I'm gonna open my beauty salon, so I would love to stock your products. And I remember Preeti was with you at that time. It's been amazing journey since then, and we have a really good bond of love.
Always. And I tell you, Tony ji is such a good supporter. I have a lot of lot of products, and even with the hair industry and everything, but no one is as good as her. Trust me, she has a personal touch. It's not always about the business. She comes and she checks on you. Like even though you're thinking, but she will like dial it. And she's the inspiration. She does, and that inspires me to do it. Some personal touches what she does. I have not seen so far in any of the companies. I have been stopped as well.
It's all about, because when I work with my clients, it's more like the family to me. So,
and then she means it.
And it's not about, even if you are not working with me, like we are not working, still I will be in touch.
and I tell you, this skin is all because of Kathy. And it's not that I'm
Now we're going to come up to that part. We'll talk more about it, because I know our conversation not gonna end, because it's such a beautiful topic we bring in today. It's amazing, and if you want to talk, you can talk whole night, and this conversation is never end. So I'm gonna now jump on to definitely on Kathy Organics. So Reshma, just share your journey working with us and tell your favorite products, what you love.
You won't go wrong with any of the products with Kathy, that's for sure, and that's my guarantee. And my favorite product is Ultra Skin Lightening and this exfoliator.
Yeah, okay.
I love those ones. Obviously, there is also nice brightening oil, which I always use in my facial, and it gives really amazing results.
Are you talking about this one?
Yes, the rosette one. This is really good. And I also do it. The tip I'm gonna do it, which I was very excited to give it. What I do is when I make my scrub, I do also make my own scrub at home.
Oh, nice.
So sometimes I just want an instant glow.
Right.
Glycerin.
Yeah.
A little bit of rice flour.
Okay.
Put a brightening oil.
Right.
And rose water or something. Mix it. Sometimes honey. Depends on the weather.
Yeah.
So, but this is must. I always add into that.
Nice.
And that gives you that instant glow, hydration. And after that, this one. It's amazing. I never go out without this. Never. This is always on my face. After cleansing, this is must. And then you apply your moisturizer. It's amazing.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I have tried, I will be very honest, I've tried different moisturizer. And 2016 was a life changing for my skin. 2016 since 2024, 8 years.
Yeah.
I'm not changing my moisturizer.
Awesome.
And this is all my clients, as I'm very holistic. I try my have to have all my products which is also natural.
Yeah.
And I love Kathy Organics. And this is what I tell my clients. They do laser treatments, they do Botox treatments, they do come here for a relaxing facial and everything. Yeah. I know those things work, but this is the best. It goes into your roots and changes things. Wow. And I'm a really admirer of the Kathy products.
Right. Oh, thank you so much, Reshma. Thank you so much for sharing. So, now the last question, which I always ask my clients about the beauty tips.
I hear.
Now, just share with our audience, like any beauty tips they can do at home, or with their skincare product, or maybe for their hair. So you can share what you want.
There's a lot of fuss about the glass skin.
Yeah.
So one of my friends sent me a video.
Yeah.
And we have taken up a 7 days challenge.
Okay.
For the glass skin.
Yeah.
And then while I was doing it, I didn't realize to ask what is glass skin.
Yeah.
So people think glass skin is like, oh wow, it should be shiny and all that.
Yeah.
But yes, the ingredients what I had was actually quite interesting, and it's very simple.
Yeah.
What it does, it tighten up your pores.
Yeah.
So obviously when you tighten up your pores means more clear skin.
Absolutely.
And obviously whatever you intake in your body.
Yeah.
So again, rice is a magic.
Yeah.
So when you have, when you're making a rice, the water, make it a little bit thicker, and strain that water aside. Mix the brightening oil. Yeah. Aloe vera gel. Yeah. And then if you want, again, I think there is a different olive oil and the castor oil, you can mix it. Yeah. But I think what I've avoided is I use rosehip oil, the brightening one, which covers both anti-aging and your normal skin combination, because it's all skin types. Yes. So you don't need to go for different. And it's not too much. Castor oil sometimes makes it too, sticky. Sticky, yeah. But add that brightening oil inside it. Leave it on for 10-15 minutes, and then take it off. Do it every day, if possible, morning and evening, and then you see a difference in your skin.
Okay, so it's tighten the pores.
Tighten the pores.
Beautiful. Yeah. I will try that. that's really exciting. Yeah, it's a beautiful tip. And any other things for the hair, because I know you are a hairstylist as well, and you use a lot of hair color and stuff. So Can you share any tips?
So with the hair, I would always advise to protect your hair from sun. So always have a heat protector, even if you before heating up. I think probably everyone knows, and the the tip which I share with you for the beauty, you can do it for your hair as well.
All right, the same mask.
Same mask.
Oh,
You can do it.
nice.
And with that hair, add this one, marula.
All
Hair oil.
right,
Instead of brightening oil,
yeah, you can
do it
add.
hair oil, and that will work wonderful.
So we need to leave it for some
10-15 minutes.
15 minutes before shampoo. Okay, Reshma, yeah, people can find you.
So I am a home-based salon. It's a very professional salon, and we are based in Goodwood Heights, which is my address is 111 Everglade Drive, Goodwood Heights, Manukau.
It's really handy and good location, and you will get a good parking as well outside. Thank you, Reshma, for your time today.
Thank
It
you.
was really, really good conversation, and thank you to our lovely audience as well for listening to our conversation. And I hope you got a good knowledge about numerology, about Akashic reading, and about Reiki, and more about Reshma services as well. So thank you for watching us. Stay tuned, stay connected, and be positive.